Just wait for everybody to come in. Now. All right. All right. Hey, Jay, welcome in, mate. How you doing? 7:30. You're right on time. How's your day been? We are big fans of yours. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. What have you been up to today? In fact, I don't. Oh, that's how you do it. Bring that down to 5. There we go. I figured out how to do the editing while you're actually live. Well, look at me. Just having a little beer. Low calorie beer. Just something to have at home so it's not too much when you're having a nice little drink. What is it? It's Ashfield. It's a bitter. It's only 2.1%, so it's very low. But it's just something to have at home. You don't want anything too heavy. So yeah, that is what I'm drinking. What are you on? The water? Diet Coke? Prime? Cream soda? Oh, by the way, Haunted Sessions is not going to be here tonight. He's got a terrible cold, so he's suffering. So he can't make the live. Tyson Fury drink. Oh, which one you got? Which one did you go for in the end? Are they still cheap at £1 a tin? I like those Raptor ones as well that I got you before. Blueberry. Ah, is it Blueberry Knockout or something? Is it? Can't remember what they're called. Is it Blueberry Knockout? They got a name, haven't they, for each one? Original price 75p. Well, that's gone down. But the blueberries £1. They used to be £1 a tin each. Cherry Knockout, that was the one. Yeah. Yeah, that was the one. All right. I don't think tonight this is going to be very long. There's no, as I said, Haunted Sessions. I don't know if anybody else is going to jump on the live. And if it's only me and you, I might just knock this down to about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour instead of the usual hour. Original flavours 75p. That's good. What about Cole? I've messaged him. Give it a couple of minutes. I'll see if he jumps on. I did WhatsApp him, but he hasn't picked up yet. He did ask me, and I told him 7:30. You know what he's like. Yeah, he hasn't read it yet. It's still grey. Yeah, make it half hour. Yeah, I think I will. I don't think there's anything really that we can do tonight because it's going to be very minimal. So I don't know who watches these while I'm doing lives, but I've seen lately that the views are going up after I've ended the stream. I seem to get like a few people watching. And then when I actually end the stream, I end up with like the views just going up and up and up and up, which is what you want, but it's not massive. I think the most I got is 20 views on the last stream I did. I think there's one place to talk. Rumble. Oh, don't get me started on that. I was disappointed. I was upset they only had 3 matches. I mean, how can you charge the fans ticket price and have one Royal Rumble women's match, one fatal 4-way for the undisputed Universal Championship, which Roman Reigns has, and then put on the men's Royal Rumble and call that a pay-per-view? Crap. Absolute crap. And I just hope they don't go down the same road again, that they've given, the winner of the Royal Rumble the chance to go to WrestleMania and do it all again, and they screw him out of it. It's just stupid. Cody has to finish the story. Apparently, they were saying that the story's not going to be finished. The rumor is that he's not going to finish the story. Yeah, disappointing's not the word. I mean, how can you look back at the past? You've had WWE pay-per-views, and you've had 8 to 12 matches. Every title was virtually on the line. And now they go into this year's Royal Rumble 2024 and give you 3 matches. And you charge the fans money to go and see that. And you give them 3 matches for the pay-per-view and span it out over 3 hours. It's an absolute joke. It's a rip-off. They shouldn't have done it. They could have, instead of having all the people that had the championships in the Rumble, there was Finn Balor and Damian Priest. They're tag champs. They could have put a tag match on. They could have taken Gunther out of the Royal Rumble. They could have given him a match against somebody for his Intercontinental Championship. Putting all those characters who have belts already in the Royal Rumble itself and cutting the thing down to 3 matches. I mean, 3 matches is all that was on the card. Apart from the kickoff at the beginning, if you look at whatever the kickoff was, but I didn't bother with that. Your thoughts on Punk's performance? Yeah, bringing them down to the last 2. You know it was going to come to that when they had the face-to-face on Raw Monday night. Telling each other that they're going to win it. I'm going to win it. I'm going to win it. You're going to get thrown out. You're going to get thrown out and all that. Yeah, I would have thought Punk returning, they would have had him win it, but they decided to go with Cody again, like back-to-back from last year and this year, so I didn't think it was that bad. I just thought it was a bit lame, really, that they put 3 matches on. That was the thing that annoyed me. You just don't do that and then charge the fans whatever money they charge them to buy tickets to see the pay-per-view. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Punk Rollins Mania. It may happen now because he's going after Roman Reigns, isn't he, Cody? So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Probably Reigns by 2077 will probably drop the title as when he's 107 or something. Looking stupid like that. How much was the pay-per-view? I don't know. Let's check it. Google Royal Rumble 2024 ticket price. Are you fucking what? No way. I'm sorry, but that cannot be. If you're looking to really enjoy this event and the money is no object, a ticket to take in the action from the area closest to the stage range from about $1,200 to $2,300 a ticket. Again, that's before taxes and fees. Of course, you can book travel to the St. Petersburg, Florida area with Booking.com or Expedia. That can't be the ticket price for the Royal Rumble. No way. Currently, the least expensive single ticket for Royal Rumble 24 is around $450 before surcharges or convenience. Cheapest ticket on StubHub, $122 with additional seller fees. The least expensive ticket available on Ticketmaster is currently $165 before fees, which are not listed. Yeah, the area closest to the stage range is $1,200 to $2,300 a ticket. And you only got 3 matches. What an absolute joke. What a joke. Who's paid $1,200 or near enough $2,300 for a seat who's only got 3 matches on the card? Yeah, how can you charge somebody that and then say, oh, we've got 3 matches on the card tonight, that's it? As I said, they could have spaced it out. They could have had tag matches. They could have had an intercontinental match. They could have put Seth Rollins in some capacity, and they could have spaced out the whole pay-per-view. I don't know, mate. I love the Royal Rumble. I really, really do. I love it, but I just cannot justify that they put 3 matches on the card. It's probably the most disappointing and the worst WWE pay-per-view this year so far. Hope they don't do that with Mania or the next thing that they do. I don't think Cole's coming in. I read your thing you sent me about the Vince McMahon the Vince McMahon scandal. Yeah, I think they'll hype up Mania. It's one of their biggest shows now, isn't it? 2-nighter, isn't it, again? I think this year. Can't even remember the matches now. It was easy. Women's Royal Rumble, Fatal 4-Way, Men's Royal Rumble. That's all you had. Absolute joke. They charge people ticket money for that. Should have let them in for free. Fucking stupid. Yeah, Mania's going to get hyped. As I said, it's their biggest show. So I think they are going to, try and push that as the biggest event. That's coming in April, isn't it? Where does The Rock fit in if it's Cody Rhodes? I have no idea. Maybe book himself into a triple threat, or they'll have a double main event and then The Rock will come in afterwards like they did with what's his name? When Bret Hart lost the belt and Hogan came in and took it from Yokozuna. That sort of thing. I don't know. Don't know, mate. I really don't. But as far as the Royal Rumble concerned, that was very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. So what you done today after I saw you for that walk yesterday when I was walking back to the parents' house? What has your day consisted of? Elimination Chamber. Is that the next one? Okay. And then you got NXT. Is it Vengeance? I think in a couple of weeks. Then you got the hype for WrestleMania starting. Yeah, I think the most disappointing pay-per-view so far for WWE start of the new year. They didn't start off 24 too well. Now they've got this whole Vince McMahon scandal thing going on as well. It doesn't reflect well on the company, does it? He's in real trouble if he gets found out to be guilty. I mean, that stuff that's happened, that's just bad. That was really bad. Apparently, Vince had a contract on that woman saying that he owned her and he could control what people he shares her with and what they do to her and what they do with her. It's just sick, mate. It's just sick. It's a sick thing to do, and unfortunately, Vince McMahon, if that's true, he's become a dirty old man. You know, he's done some bad things, and of course, this is the second time that he's been caught up in a thing like this. He went away and came back, and now he's fully away again because he's got this scandal that he's tied up in. You don't do that to women. You don't own women. They're not your property. They're not yours to say, I've got a contract on you, and if I send you to another man and he does this to you and they do that, then that's the thing. You sort of like take it, you know. And as I said, if he's found out to be really guilty this time and he can't get away with it, and as Ryback said, all the serious stuff is going to come out soon, then yeah, he's facing a real bad situation, I think. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it anymore. You got sickos in the world, and if he's starting to turn out to be like one of them, I don't want to know. I really don't. 16:25. I did put a post out letting people know I was going to be live again, but yeah, unfortunately, we're not getting people in again. Sorry, mate, lost connection, not much today. And yes, he's facing a bad one. It's disgusting not to think of. Yeah, I know. I just can't believe that was happening. How's the last post? What do you mean? I haven't had any aggro again, if that's what you're talking about. I've got another. I've been on to the manager at the pub down the road. Oh, it was nice, thank you. Yeah, it was good. Had a few drinks with my dad, went back to the house, watched a bit of TV, watched the football, FA Cup, and a few glasses of wine, Prosecco, a curry, and I walked home. So, yes, very nice. Yeah, I've got, as I was saying, I've got an interview. I'm trying to get more shifts at the pub on the corner. So, yeah, I'm hoping that's the case. That I can get more shifts there. And also, I've got my upcoming trial at the Italian restaurant down the road this Saturday night as well. So, yeah. They got back to me by text. I've been communicating by text. He's going to see what is available for me and then let me know. But I'm not expecting it to be any time this week. Well, hoping it is, but I'm not sure. Not sure what's going to happen yet. Just got to wait and see. But that all came from just walking in. What about the plough? That's a possibility, isn't it? Yeah, I could go in there. I didn't think of that. And then you got the trading rooms a little bit further up, haven't they? As well, up on Crowstone Road, I think. Yeah, I might have a wander down there in the week and have a chat, see if I can hand a CV in. I've been into the brick house as well, the one past Sainsbury's on the way to the top of town. But they haven't got anything at the moment. But if I send my CV in and something comes up, they might give me a call. So still got that to do. But I'm hoping that I can get this one because it's literally 2 minutes down the road. I'll come out the front door, walk 2 steps, and I'm there. That's good enough for me. Sainsbury's? Yeah, seeing as I did M&S, I could do Sainsbury's, but yeah, I suppose I could. Yeah, I can go down there But the problem is, it's applying only, and when I look on the internet to see if there's anything available, it says all the jobs are taken. It says the vacancies are all full. So I sort of didn't do anything until I see a vacancy come up or possibilities. Do you remember the bird in there? Oh, don't. What, the one that I had all the aggro with? The one that I was talking to and getting on well with? And then I went in, got all nervous, asked her out, and then she virtually tried to make it out that I'd done something, and she went and hid with all the staff and had to be escorted out the building and things by two blokes that worked there, and that was pathetic. That really was. I'm not really bothered about her anymore. She's not in there anyway. I've cut through there and been shopping in there a few times, and she's not in there anymore. So I don't know where she's gone, but I couldn't give a monkey so I don't see her again. You just making me out to be something that I'm not, and exaggerating the situation. So yeah, I tend to be taken the wrong way if I try to be a nice person. Talk to people, and then if I get a chat going on, everything seems to be fine, and then all of a sudden it seems to be that they twist it into something else and make it out to be my fault. So what's up? Hello, Cole. Welcome in. Welcome to the chat. I did see 3 up there, but you didn't show up until just now. How you doing? He's in the building. Indeed, he is. Holder 37. How you doing? How's your day been? Just having a little beer before I put my dinner on. I've got my clothes in the wash. Emily's in. Wow, Emily's here as well. Hello, Emily. How you doing? Nice to see you. You weirdo. So I wait for James to jump in now. You got your fan club going. This is what we want. We want more people coming in. Get more in. Get them jumping in. Where's Emma, the tart? Where's she? The good time girl, the shagaholic. Where's she? Where is she? No, I'm only joking. I'm not worried about her. Yeah, where's Drew McIntyre? That's it, exactly. Oh, talking of Drew McIntyre, I didn't say anything the other day to him, but the guy that I was working with in the on the trial the other day at the Craftsman, right on the corner here, he actually unbelievably looks like Roman Reigns. It's madness, absolute madness. He's got the beard, he's got the long black hair. It's crazy. He just looks like Roman Reigns. It's mad. I'll try and get a picture next time I go in there, and I'll show you. But yeah, Roman Reigns, eh? He looks exactly like Roman Reigns. Emily, what have you been up to lately? I haven't seen you for a long time. We're going to have to get out and... not as weird as me. Yeah, well, no one's as weird as me, apparently. I always get called the weird one. But I'm normally the normalist one out of the whole lot of you bunch of freaks. Yeah, tell him to drop the belt. Yeah. When I see him, I'll say, yeah, you look like Roman Reigns. You got to drop that belt. You had it for 2,000 days. Almost. Pardon me. What's happening with James? How's he doing, all right? I'm the most... Cole, you're not normal. You've never been normal. The time I've known you, nobody else thinks you're normal either. People that you meet, they all think you're a nutter. So that's a lie for a start. That's a complete and utter lie. More like abnormal. Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there. TWAT. That's what he is. The problem is, Cole, we're telling the truth. You've never been normal. Never. Never, never, never. Even your dad said you're not normal. He probably did. He might have done. I'm not sure. Work, doing 6 days a week now. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Nice little earner coming in. Got to keep the cars going. You're thinking about getting some new cars, aren't you, soon? Your cars are getting a bit to the end of days, aren't they? I heard that the cars might be swapped for something new at some point. I do most of the work though. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what work you do. All I know is you ride around on a forklift and then that's probably it. So Emily's probably done more work than you after that. Don't burn yourself out, Emily, with that work. Hope you're well otherwise. 6 days a week. She's probably on short hours though. Because of the dogs or something like that. The wee doggies. How's your mum? Still working at Tesco's? She's putting the shifts in, isn't she? Every time I go in there, she's not working though. I'll try and catch up with her when I go in there next. So on Friday she doesn't work, does she? So sometimes I've been in there and she's not in. So it's probably the wrong day. Good, thanks, Jay. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours a day? Is that all she does? You want to get her on a longer shift, Cole. You're the manager. Start getting her to put more effort in. Well, you're at there forklifting and she's doing 2 hours a day, if that's true. LOL. He's probably joking. Just turned 40. Yeah, we was out for your birthday, weren't we? Lazy cow. No full time. No full time. Well, you don't want to do full time. You just want short shifts. Is that what I'm seeing? I'm catching up with you then. Only 30. I can't see because that big red heart is in the way. That bloody heart thing. You have to wait for the messages to move up. I think he's 30. I can't. He's 35, isn't it? 8 years younger than me, or so. We'll see in a minute. What we got here? Yeah, still at Tesco. No Friday. Yeah, because I asked one of the staff because I thought I'd say hello in there, and she wasn't in. So I'll have to come round one day, and the Kerrs will give you a knock. Surprisingly, I saw Tom in Marks and Spencer's the other day. Tom Dobson. They're still. He doesn't live there anymore, but his parents, I think his mum, and a few others still live in the Kersal in the same place. It's crazy. They've been there years now. Mind you, your mum, and you're full time on 2 hours a week, is it? Yeah, your mum's been at the Kersal for quite a long time as well, hasn't she? With Dean and you and James. How long's it been now? It's got to be quite a long time. You're going to have to get out sometime and get your own place with James. Hope you're going to be able to do that soon. Cole's part-time. He'd probably put a shorter shift in because he needs a pot noodle and a wank and then go home. Well, Nicky's not there. James, massive head. I like Tesco. I like the Swiss rolls. You got any in stock? I don't think Emily knows that, Joe. You'll have to go down there and have a look. Cole's massive forehead. Oh, James is in. Yes, we've got James in the place now. So you got Jay, me, Emily, and James. Wow. I got to pop down there in a min out of milk. You know, big head. I'll tell you what, Jay. I'm not doing anything at the moment. I just got to get some clothes out of the washing machine that I put in a moment ago. The majority of it is there. If you're going in the car, I don't mind going out. If you come pick me up, we can go for a drive down Tesco's, do some filming and stuff, and then come back. And then we'll go for a drive with some music on, about and about, if you like. Hi, Drew McIntyre, long time. Let me know, because I quite fancy going out. I've been in the flat all day. Coal high wipe. What's a high white? Crash, crash. Well, don't say shit like that, because if something happens tonight and you don't see me again, we're fucked. Crash, crash. I bet you bloody crashed the forklift at some point as well. Cole does all his work on the toilet. Hi, Jay, hope you're good. I'm going to local one. I can't be asked tonight to drive. Okay, no problem. Just got back from Ireland. Heavy traffic. Arrange another day. Yes, okay, no problem. I just thought I would I'd go out for 5-10 minutes if you're going to go to the big one on the 127 or something. Plus, once I get there, we can check out the women on the on the tills and on the shop floor as well. That was another reason I was going to go out. You let me down now, you bitch. Jay, you let me down. I do not believe you let me down. I wanted to go to Tesco, but you don't want to go. You bitch. I hate you. No, only joking. That's all right. We'll do it another day. That's fine. Oh, dear me. So what's your plans for tonight then? James, he's probably on the PS5. With his PSVR headset on. Mucking about and something. Have you got the new Suicide Squad game yet? Been a lot of issues today, apparently. The servers have buggered and everything. People tried playing it and couldn't get on. I've just what, Cole? Yeah, apparently there's been issues today. A few YouTubers, I was going to watch their playthrough of it. I played the closed beta tech test a while ago. I was invited to it. It was under an NDA, so I couldn't talk about anything. And I played a portion of the game. Yeah, I know you got RoboCop. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that yet. I haven't seen it. But I played a portion of the game, and I really enjoyed it. But today, it's been a nightmare. I haven't got the game yet, but I've seen by what other people went through. They booted it up and got booted off. Servers went down. Developers pulled the game an hour after it went live. Then they got it back up again, and it dropped, and they booted them off again. Then they had server maintenance. But during the time the game was active, people that were playing it, when they got booted out and went back in, they were getting shoved up to Chapter 7, and they were being told that the game was 100% complete, and there was a whole host of muck-ups on there, complete muck-ups. So the devs were doing scheduled maintenance on the servers. It only just came back about an hour ago. So I don't know how people are getting on with it now, whether they're still able to play or not. Someone's given up already. They're going to do it tomorrow. They couldn't be arsed with it all. So yeah, it's been a bit of a shit show for gamers who want to get onto it. They pre-ordered it as well, paid money to pre-order, and you can't even play it. There's been so many issues. What they need is an offline mode. The offline mode wasn't included when the game came out, so because they wanted to make it online with the servers all went down and nobody could play it. So had original voice actors. Yeah, no, I've seen some the videos on YouTube of RoboCop. Seems pretty good, but I hope it's not just going to be repetitive missions over and over and doing this and doing that, and then you get a boss, and then you get a bit more gameplay, and then you do the same thing over and over and over again. That's when the game gets boring. I don't know. I'll check it out. I'll check out some. When people put more videos up, I'll check it out. But it's probably something that I won't be playing. Yeah, so Suicide Squads, yeah, it needs a bit of work done on it, unfortunately. It's having a bit of a bad time, man, and developers are getting some grief. Also, when they sent the copy, they sent the developer copy apparently to Sony instead of the other copy. So that was another one of the cock-ups. I heard one of the YouTubers talking about that today. Is that a Brussels sprout bag in the background? What? Brussels sprout bag? Oh, that. No, it's that's it's got, I think it has got Brussels sprouts on it, but it's a freezer bag. It's a little freezer bag. So when you get your freezer food, put it all in there with the foil inlay to keep it cold. Looks like a bag of Granny Smiths. You're almost right there, actually. I don't even know what they are. Actually, let me check it. The other side's got something on it. But try and work that out then. What's all that? You'll be telling me they're gobstoppers next. Lidl mentioned Neil's hoping for the advert. If I got paid for mentioning Lidl's name, that would be great. Every time I say Lidl, I get £100 in the bank. That'd be epic. Snooker balls. No, they're not snooker. Actually, even I don't know what they are. Oh, they've got a stalk sticking out the top, so they may be. I don't know. Be a good guessing game, though, wouldn't it? Be a good guessing game. I think we got to sort out another pool night at some point. I won't be able to do it yet, but when I get round to it, I'll find time when I'm free. And depending on this new job that I'm trying to get, I'll let you know when I'm free. No, it's just the way his trousers ruffled up. What are you growing in that bag? A cactus. What am I growing in the bag? There's nothing in the bag. It's a freezer bag to keep your food cold. Excuse me. That's just the way his trousers are ruffled up. Well, my trousers weren't ruffled up, were they? They usually hang low, like everything else, when I walk in these. Still got your nipple ring. Who are you talking to, Cole? Nipple rings? I haven't got one. I've got no idea what you're on about there. You come out with some weird stuff, you do. You come out with some really weird things. I just don't know what you're talking about half the time. Oh dear. So what's on the menu tonight, Emily? Exercising. James, I'm predicting James is going to be on the PS5. Cole's going to be playing Destiny 2 because that's the only game he ever plays on the Xbox. He told me he was going to get the other nipple done. Oh God! Is that so you can hold on to him when you get him doggy style? Is it with a dildo strap on? That's a bit bad, actually. I shouldn't have said that. Sorry, Neil. You need a fish tank in that room. I was actually considering getting a fish tank, but then I looked around. A, I'm running out of room. B, I'm actually haven't got any spare plug sockets, and I don't know. I was going to do it, but I decided not to at the moment. I wanted to get some sharks if I did. There was down the London Road, the fishy business aquarium place. They had some sharks in there, and I was going to get a tank and everything else and put the sharks in, but I decided not to for the moment. I might do in the future if I move at any time, or if I've got the money to do it and I can keep up with maintaining the tank. That will scare the mugs. No, they're only tiny, only about that big. But you've got to be very careful when you buy them because they grow to the size of the tank. So you don't want, a 12-foot tank or something, and you get a 12-foot shark in there. So it won't be able to move. It'll just go round in circles like that one down in the that fish down in the restaurant down Hamlet Court Road. You look in the tank and the thing's that big. And the tank's like only a bit bigger like that, and all it does is just go round in a circle like that. It's not fair on it. And besides, sharks have got to keep moving, otherwise if they stop swimming, they'll die. So, yeah, I've got to figure it all out before I decide to go down that road. Not as much as the nipple rings. Getting rid of my chin hair tonight. Very busy. Don't even want to comment on that. What chin? Not as much as it. Yeah. I'm not going to get into that. What you do in your own time is up to you, you two, you couple of weirdos. You couple of weirdos. Oh, by the way, James, leave your opinion in the chat. I've been to the high street the other day, and there's a shop just open next to the phone shop. I think it's a phone shop, EE. And they deal with all sorts of technical stuff. And I went in there and I asked them about my hard drive. Said that I've got a hard drive problem and I got some content and videos stuck on there. I want to get off. I can't get off because it won't recognise on the computer. And they said they can check it all over. There's no charge. But if there is any work that needs to be done to get the stuff off, then they'll let me know and they'll tell me how much it is. So, is it worth taking the hard drive down there for an assessment, or is it worth just leaving it, or what do I do? I'm not sure. Did you walk in there? Did I walk in where? Did I walk in where? You got to be more specific because I'm not sure what you mean. I think a visit to the last post with me, Jay, Emily, James, everyone is needed soon as well as a game of pool into the shop. Yeah, if you're talking about the shop next to the phone shop, yeah, I called in and spoke to them. And that's what they told me. They can assess it for nothing, find out if there's an issue, and then I'll be charged if I want to get it fixed. I'm not sure what can be done with it. I'm not that technologically minded, but it won't work in my Xbox. It won't recognise the drive, and I can't find the drive letter when I plug the USB into the computer. So it does make a little noise to show that it's recognised in the computer, but it just doesn't show up. So I have no idea. Do you remember Route 66? Yes, I do. Those were the good old days. I had a bit of trouble in there once as well, but only once. But yeah, I remember Route 66. A few people used to go in there, and friends we used to see sitting at the bar playing American pool for a couple hours. You know, that was when me, James, Cole, I think Emma was there as well, wasn't she? That Emma girl, she was there. And not according to James, Cole. James is anti-Xbox. He's a PS fanboy. He's a negative on Xbox. Only joking, James. Only joking. I don't like all this carry on about I hate Xbox. I think PS5's the best, and all this bullshit. I just think it's I don't know why you have to be all for one and not for the other. I mean, you play games on each. You can't get some games on one. You can't get some games on the other. So you're better off having both consoles so you can play different things. That's my opinion anyway. I just don't get it. I just do not get why there's such negativity about one thing over the other. I'm not biased. I play all of them. I play Xbox. I play PlayStation. Yeah, so each to their own, I suppose. But fuck them. Let them get on with it. A free assessment of the hard drive is fine to see what price they think it will cost. I can have a word with my bro and see if he recommends a decent software that may do as you. Okay, cheers. Thanks a lot. Just keep you posted. I'll get Cole to send you my number. You can text me or something and let me know. Xbox is crap. Just look at the sales. Yeah, well, doesn't mean Xbox is crap. It just means that one thing is selling better over the other. That's all. And good luck to him. But there's a main difference between Xbox and PlayStation, where Xbox does all its updates via smart delivery free, and PlayStation go, I want £10. $10, whatever, cash in hand. And now you can put the old PS4 game in, Last of Us 2, for example, and now you can upgrade it. So I just think I don't know, I'm not getting into it all, but I'm just saying that's the difference. But yes, you're right in the fact that PlayStation sales are significantly higher than Xbox sales. I can't argue with that. But it doesn't mean necessarily that one is crap over the other. Sega Mega Drive rules. Jay, talking of Sega Mega Drives, Cole, Amiga 500. I'll tell you about that in a moment as well. Talking of Mega Drives, I'm not sure if it's a Mega Drive, a Saturn, or something. A guy came into the Bowls Club before I left, and he had a cardboard box. I don't know if I ever told you this. And he had something in it with a cartridge and things, some snooker game or so. And he said, I'm trying to get rid of this. So I said, what is it? And he said, it's an old console games thing. He said, I want to get rid of it. I don't know anybody who wants it. So I looked in there and I went, wow. I said, do you know what these are worth now if you're giving it away? Are you sure you want to give it away? And he went, yeah, I just want to get rid of it. So he said, do you want it? So I said, okay, yeah, I'll have it. And he pushed it across the bar. And I picked the box up and put it on the back, looked in it, and I think there was an old Mega Drive or a Saturn in there with a snooker cartridge game and a couple other things. I've still got it in the bedroom up on top of the wardrobe. So yeah, that was one thing. So I've got one of those old classic consoles in the bedroom on top of the wardrobe. 2 Wii's. I've got a PSP somewhere, unless it was nicked. I've got all the Xboxes. I've got all the PlayStations. 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't got a 5 yet, but that's on the list for when I earn and I can afford it. Or if the PS5 soon comes out, then I'll probably get one of them. But yeah, I've got so many. I've even got, going up, seeing the Amiga 500, I've even got the Amiga 600 with the external disk drive and tons and tons of games and everything else, classic games and stuff, retro games and things. So yeah, I've got quite a big collection. I want to have them on display one day, but I just haven't got the room for any cabinets to put them all in, which was my original idea in the first place. So that's something I'm going to work on. But there's a guy on YouTube I saw that had he's got masses of views. He's got one giant room with tons and tons of retro games and consoles and everything in it. The room is so big, it's just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But the collection you've got, my God, I don't know how he has room for it all. Cannon Fodder, that game was a classic. I used to play the hell out of that. Cannon Fodder and Cannon Fodder 2. Cannon Fodder 2 wasn't great, but I remember having fun with them both. But I think by far the first one was the best one, where you shoot them and they don't die, and they sit there going just screaming. Then you have to shoot them to finish them off. It was brilliant. I loved it. Worms, that was another great one. That was another fun game. What was the other one? Began with a Z. It was like some black alien or something you could play. Zool. ZOOL. That was the one. I even got Jurassic Park on the Amiga. I've got a whole load of games. Desert Strike, loads of stuff like that. A guy walked into a bar and ouch, it was an iron bar. Oh, God, James. You get worse, mate. You get worse. Sinclair Spectrum 128K. Oh, now that's a classic. I don't think I ever had one of those, but I did have a Atari Jaguar, but I ended up selling it. The guy that came around to buy it was a punk-looking dude. He looked like Adrian, what's his name, from Young Ones. And we went to let him in, and my mum wouldn't let me be upstairs with him when he was buying it, so she came up as well, and she said she didn't like the look of him, but he turned out to be a really nice guy anyway. So he took it, and yeah, I hope he had fun with it. I used to love playing the hell out of that as well. I know I'm old, Joe, but not old as High White. What is this High White? Someone informed me. I'm getting old. I can't keep up with this lingo. I know some street talk, but I don't know what this High White is. Cole's got worms. Not going into that. You ain't old. You're getting younger by the day. He's got ringworms. God. Or maggots. Shut up, James. Yeah, I've also got a 3DS, which my ex-girlfriend gave me because she didn't want it. Yeah, I've got a massive collection. I've got to go through it all someday, get it all off the top of the wardrobe and find a place to display it all. I really want to put it out on display, but I just don't know where to put it. I've got to get some units, find some room in here and make it, up to a good standard. Put everything on those. See, like them things over there, where the DVDs and stuff is, like those 4x2 oak cabinets. I need to get some more of them and put every console in those and have them on display. I've got the, I don't know if you can see it behind me. No, I don't know if you can. If I lift the thing up. Yeah. Just up there, 360 Elite. There. So, that one, is it? Yeah, that's the PS3 and PS4 there. On the PS4, I've got The Last of Us Part 2. I got that free when my mate sold it to me. I don't talk to him anymore, but I got that. Then I bought The Last of Us. I need to get Spider-Man and the Uncharted trilogy, Uncharted 4, maybe Until Dawn. And then I can start doing some other content on my channel for some games I've never played. But yeah, Spider-Man 2, how did you find it? It's not for 3 to 4 years till the PS5 Pro is around the corner. Yeah, I don't doubt they do a PS5 Pro. That first one, the PS5, was huge and bloody heavy. You see the size of it, it's massive. I don't know why they built it so big. It was like when they first brought out the Xbox One. That thing was a great big block. But it was the newest next-gen console at the time. But the PS5 is just a massive, massive thing. Massive unit. I wonder what they'll do when the PS5 Slim comes out. How much smaller it will be to the original one. Be intriguing to know. The Pro is half as thick and lighter. Well, there you go then, you see. So what they're going to do when the Slim comes out? How are they going to make that? The same as the Pro, or what? Were you talking about the Pro PS4? Can't quite see what you mean there. Cool, excuse me. I need to get some water in a minute. I've got a tickle in my throat, so I won't go. Hope I'm not coming down with something. I feel my nose is a bit bunged up, but I think that's just like hay fever or something. I just suffer terribly with that shit. Been sneezing all day as well. Got the windows open. I don't think that helps because that's letting in all the stuff from outside. Oh my God, what was that moved behind you? Yeah, okay, it's probably the cat. I don't get time to watch TV, let alone games. Yeah, well, you're a working man now. You've got a wife, you've got kids. You're like the typical American working man in the UK now, you are. Might be a pube in your throat. Either that or I've swallowed some whiskers from my beard here I haven't shaved. Look, it's getting a bit hanging over my top lip. That needs to be trimmed. So pubes in my mouth. Yeah, I don't remember the last time there actually was any. Anyway, we're not getting into that. I'm not having anything to do with women at the moment. They're driving me up the freaking wall. It was by your clothes dryer. All right, well, I'll go back and check the video out. Once this has ended, I'll go back and have a look. Timestamp it. Let me know when it was, and I'll check it out. But I think you're having me on. I know my camera keeps looking like it's going a bit in and out, going a bit like weird. Have you noticed anything at your end? It seems to be doing like funny things. It seems to be like going funny and then coming back. Were you having me on when you said that? because I didn't notice anything. I don't think I was even looking. Cole's having me on again. I still don't understand what that thing was round at your place one day, Cole. Though that was weird. That running up and down the stairs. The only thing I can think of to not debunk it, but what could be a factor was the look of face. I have to go back and check that out. That's weird. I tell you what, though, the hair on the back of my head is standing up actually, and I don't know what the. I know I've touched the back of my head, but that's not me ruffling up my hair. I don't know if you can see it. Look. Can you see that? I've got a funny feeling all around the back of me as well. Emily saw it as well. What the fuck? I might. Well, once this goes into a video, I'll go back and check it. When was it? I'm feeling a bit weird in here at the moment, actually. I'm getting a bit like. I've had some weird things happening here. I've had Lego models fly off the shelf. I've had a book come off from down there when I've been sitting in the chair. I've got them up on the channel already, but if this is something that I find and it goes up as a video, then this is going to get shitloads of views. I might actually, if there is anything, I might actually send it to Beardo, see if he can debunk it. Because this is alive, so it's not the fact that I'm doing anything because I'm sitting here in the chair. Let me know what time you saw it so I can go back and check it. That even scared me. I'll go back and check it when this becomes a video once I've ended the stream. Well, we're nearly at an hour. What time is it? 20:27. So I think I'll probably end the stream by about 8:30. So we've got another few minutes yet. Right, I'm off as it's bedtime. Yeah, I need to have a pee and go back and review that footage. I've got a feeling that the camera is doing that in and out thing. I think it's the television where I'm getting the flash from the TV. It's making the camera do that. But I'll definitely go back and check that footage. Cole time stamped his pants. Yeah, at the time that Cole shit himself, which he does very often, I can find that back in the video. So, right, Jay, thanks for popping in. Cheers, mate. Have a good one. Glad I don't live there alone. I'm on my own at the moment, Emily. I'm on my own. Ed's upstairs asleep. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one, Jay. Don't forget, it will be next week, 7:30, same time, and it'll be episode 5, and that will be February. We start in February then. Emily's still here, James still here, Cole's still here. What's happening outside? Okay, well, right, top, which one? Which one? Oh, well, when it becomes a video, I'll go back and check it. Mum works in Tesco's. I shop in there regularly. You talking to? Who are you talking to there, Emily? Jay. Oh, okay. All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I think I've done an hour, which is what I normally aim to do for this evening. I'll probably end the stream. Jay's back. Oh, sorry, I thought you weren't there. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream here. Thanks for coming in, Jay. Thanks for coming in, Emily. Thanks for coming in, James. Cheers, Cole. And yeah, it's been fun. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go and check that video, and I'm going to go and check if everybody else has still got their live of Suicide Squad up. I'm going to have a quick look at that, see what they think of the game, and then get something to eat, and that's me done for the night. So until next time, thanks everyone for coming in. I enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week for episode 5 and the start of February's chat. All right, so take care of yourself out there in the world. We'll try and catch up soon and have a game of pool and a drink. I just got to get round to it depending on any potential work that I get. So, all right, bye for now, and I'll catch you on the next one.